Yo.
So, yo, what up? Damn, what's up, dude? Actually, so another thing, I need to fucking record because I haven't turned on the camera.
Oh, yeah,
But this is good. There's like a black screen. I used some like random mid-journey images that I had on my computer last time
For what?
to show before I figured out how to like turn on the camera recording. And now we're recording.
You want to stay in this environment, huh?
Yeah, no, which environment? What are we doing
This
today?
is fucking me up.
Yeah, I feel scared. Bora Bora, do we want to do Joshua Tree? Oh, yeah. I say we do Joshua Tree?
Anything besides that shit. That foggy ass shit.
Let's do the snow. I'm in the snow.
All right, cool.
Cool. So episode 2, again, we're still afraid, but we have some stories this time. It's slightly changed. The process is changing slowly. Yeah, for me, I need to remember to kind of keep the phone by my mouth too.
Yeah, same. All right.
Okay.
So
yes.
yeah, we're just gonna try to key off of some stories and just like let that shit spark natural conversation.
Yeah, so like normal people do in real life, right?
Like normal people, like
behavior.
nothing is wrong. Like everything is going fine.
Yeah, the new Twitter logo always makes me think of StockX. Like every time I see that icon, I'm like StockX.
Oh,
right, the X. I'm like, isn't it the StockX?
Such a lame X.
Yeah, but yeah, basically 4 reasons why Turkey banned Roblox. I didn't read this. It's like kind of a short article, but mainly I just wanted to bring up like.
Did they ban Roblox? They banned the whole Roblox?
I mean, shit, apparently. Nationwide ban on Roblox on Wednesday.
Don't expect any fact checking.
Yeah, at least this early on, maybe later. But yeah, there's a lot of kids on it. There's a lot of concerns. I can imagine there's a lot of bad actors. But the reason I brought it up is because, dude, Roblox is crazy. Roblox is like, I thought it was like a game for like many years. But years later, it's like kids want Robux. And it's like, Robux, okay, I kind of get in-game currency. I'm not too old. But the crazy thing here is like that this has like a app environment layer to it. You know that, right? Like people build games within this world. Like Roblox is kind of like saying like JavaScript or some shit.
Yeah, you can develop your own games.
Yeah, so I don't know what, like, you never know what they're playing when they say they're playing Roblox. It's kind of like, oh, you're in these.
You think it's like people think it's like Minecraft.
Yeah,
Where it's
I
like,
too.
You're on Roblox. That's probably like Minecraft. You're just like running around building blocks, but it's like. Now I've seen like first-person shooters, like all these interesting games.
No, I've seen like some crazy like, just like trendy like school fights like type shit, like hood rooms, like even like this is super like street shit too in a way. Like there's a lot of older people on this. Like the streets are kind of on this shit.
Really?
Like it's not a little kid thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's actually like
we need to get Roblox on here.
Yeah, like how do let's see, like can I say Roblox bathroom fight game?
Oh, what?
And like there's memes. It's kind of like just to get a level of what's happening. This game.
School bath.
The commentary is hilarious, and it's like, I guess, can we hear it? Like this game went super viral.
Really?
And it's like not kids. It's like high school.
That nigga Louis.
Like just to get an idea of like
Roblox.
This is Roblox.
Yeah, that looks pretty fun actually.
Like it's kind of hilarious shit.
Yeah.
So this is just like a Roblox. This is not planned, but yeah, I guess he was playing that one game I had kind of seen. But like, yeah, like this is Roblox. Like it's not really like.
Yeah, Roblox is like traded on the stock exchange. Like they're huge.
Bro, you were not
I didn't even know.
Move.
It's like,
Like even the moves are world star
Nigga.
hip hop fight moves. Like how
you're like
nasty.
Frank on that ground right now, bro.
Nigga, you got one boxing glove.
Yeah, who are making these games? That'd be cool.
So this is kind of why I brought this story up. Like, yo, they're banning this shit in
Bro,
countries.
you were not
Like,
Tank.
this is an app store too. Like,
Oh yeah.
this is interesting. Like, this something's getting banned in a country. Like, this is old school, early fear internet shit. Like, we're still scared of shit, but like something's happening with Roblox too. Like, everyone's on it, and yeah, there's bad actors. I guess that's where the banning comes from. But like, dude, like, we're sleeping on this too, as much as AI.
No.
You know what? I think you're right. Like I've seen every little kid play it, like be hooked, and like.
So they're wearing Chrome Hearts on Dutch beanies right now.
Yeah, there's the little micro economy, which I've been expecting to happen like on other platforms, but it seems like it happened here. You know, like
Tell me more about that.
yeah, like we've been waiting for like like even the shit we're wearing right now, the Vision Pro. Like, where's the Roblox adult like meet people and have fun? But it seems like kids got it, where all kids are on there and actually having fun, but we haven't got that yet. Like, where's our adult Roblox? Like, we've been waiting for that since like the PS5, like ever since they announced like internet on consoles. We've been like, oh, there's gonna be an awesome like, you know, like I think Final Fantasy and all those games did kind of get that network effect, but I think Roblox really made it there, cause like Jackie's niece met some kids at a park, like some new kids, and she just asked them about like, yeah, when are you coming to the park? And she was like, oh, I live somewhere else. And they were like, oh, what's your Roblox username? So they exchanged like Roblox username.
How old are they?
Like 10. 10.
So 10-year-olds are exchanging Roblox usernames. That's I'm glad you shared that, because I didn't know that one.
Yeah,
Like, I didn't think of
you're
it
right.
like that.
There's a lot of little things that pop up like that. I've been like, that's interesting, or like, what the hell, like.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, right. It's kind of like, hold on. So that's the reason I was like,
Yeah.
okay, this shit just got banned in Turkey, and then I've also felt that little.
So
way
what are the
too. I'm
four?
like, hold
What are
on.
the 4 reasons this shit's saying?
I mean, bad actors and like trying to protect kids. I'm not trying to say those words out loud, right? But it's like a lot of just trying to protect kids and the safety, from what I can see in these
Content.
headlines.
Just the content. For some, I guess some countries are much more sensitive to, you know, a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah, it's like there's a way of regulating what these kids are seeing. Because Roblox, it's not this little screenshot of the girl playing dress up. It can be, but it's also some wild fools getting down in Chrome Hearts, right? So I think Turkey's barely figuring that out, like me right now. I'm kind of like, oh shit, like, what is Roblox?
Yeah.
So that's the Roblox story.
Interesting.
Do we have much more to add? That's kind of it. You know?
I mean, action item, like, let's go look into Roblox and find out more.
So next episode, let's try to see if we can learn more. We'll update on if we
download
some
it.
more gems.
Let's use it a little bit.
Oh, I'll add this. Me and Tanya were playing Roblox for a minute a few months ago, because she wants to kind of like teach kids architecture through Roblox. I pitched her like the Esteem shit. I'm like, oh, let's just play Roblox and see what's up. So even a few months ago, even in a whole separate venture, I'm kind of like thinking of Roblox as a way of like charging rich parents to teach like programming or architecture concepts. So just to show you the wide range of Roblox, right? Like, I'm thinking of it like that, but then it's like, oh, Roland, look at these fools getting down. Like, it's still Roblox. And it's still, I guess, architecture concepts to maybe build those maps. So it's this weird, crazy Roblox, man.
Yeah.
Keep your eye on Roblox, Roland. That's why I'm doing this.
That's funny. I've been meaning to do that.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So can you share, like, your window or something? And
Yeah. Let me see.
maybe we do take turns that way.
Let me see.
I see Twitter.
Let's see.
Cool. Sick.
Yeah, I don't have
All right, what's up?
I just pulled up my
This
this
is
is
sick too,
Twitter. Like, I need to open up I just want to go into my bookmarks and see if there's anything that's like
No, this is already
we
sick.
can talk
This is
about.
Roland's Twitter. This is already
This
crazy.
is like the stuff that I've put in bookmarks.
Cool.
So I don't know. I think we might just want to watch like a little funny video.
All right.
But I don't think you can hear the audio, so maybe that's not gonna work.
Yeah, can you press that button? Like, I see the muted. I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. Hold on. I'm sorry. So just the comment was hilarious. Like, I know the Jackson Estate did not clear this.
The This is sick.
I don't know. This made me laugh. So I was like, let's get me laughing at least on this episode. But I mean, there's a lot here, right? Like,
We love Michael Jackson. The internet is crazy.
yeah, she's expressing herself artistically, you know.
This trend of the microphone just floating in the middle of the road, like someone started that.
Like, you know how hard, like, you know how much we're struggling to like do this podcast. You know how much
Yeah.
she had to like really, you know, bury all those doubts.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, that's why I always respect anything art. It's like, oh, you did something scary.
Like, how do you even find like a Michael Jackson impersonator?
This is our competition, by the way, on the internet. You know.
Yeah.
Don't think it's like, you know, a lot of these people are talented and fearless.
Basically.
I think that's what you're saying, you know?
That's half the battle. All right, cool.
All right.
So that was one thing in my bookmarks, but
I like
I
it.
shared this thing that was kind of interesting.
Oh, okay.
about,
I love
like,
apps.
How folks are using micro influencers, like just dozens and dozens and dozens of accounts, well, 50 plus accounts to just kind of flood, you know, marketing for certain apps.
Yeah, no, this is
So I was like, if I had more time, I'd be like, oh, this is like worth reverse engineering, like how people are using TikTok to advertise apps.
Yeah, no, this is something that I'm currently looking into, and yeah, no, seems to be the, like, you know, the cutting edge way of promoting anything.
So, yeah, I think, you know, obviously TikTok is like cutting edge of new ways to advertise, especially to younger folks. So
Yeah.
it's something completely new that's probably going to be very common like in the next year or two.
No, it's always cool and interesting to see over the years when a new app comes and makes the other apps fucking like copy or update or flips a law in the game. And the law this one broke or created was the infinite full screen scroll. Like that, they created that. It's kind of like creating the new infomercial. Like they created the new way of absorbing content, like with this algorithm. It's like the new way. Like everything has that type of feed now, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, a trendsetter, you know, a hitter, like a game changer. It changed the whole game.
Yeah. So there's
Like
definitely
just
a
how
lot
feeds I think did that in general with Facebook or something. Like they cracked the feed in general, like the feed.
Oh, the feed,
in general.
the wall.
Like
yeah.
scrolling and like getting your updates that way. And then this was like modernized it and added AI algorithms and made it just crazy efficient to where you don't have to think. It's like now every app needs to be that simple. You can't go back to the old way now.
Yeah, it's like a easier YouTube where it's like, don't worry about searching, don't worry about like thinking of what to watch. It's kind of like we'll figure it out for you. All you have to do is like one gesture.
That's been the craziest flip.
Right? And nobody thought it would be that effective. Even there's just videos of like animals using these apps at this point. They're so easy. Like they're just like parakeets.
Using reels.
Yeah, it's like parakeets are just on TikTok, like, because it's the same thing.
Oh
It taps into that part of the brain.
concerning, but yeah, they cracked it. They figured it out.
But anyways, yeah. So this is in my bookmarks. I thought that was kind of interesting. What else is in here? This is funny too. Like this is literally Twitter. It's like get the fuck away from me. I definitely like report a ton of I've never done it in my life, like where I want to report shit.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so I'm just like constantly like, oh, that is not cool. Like, you know, like there's a lot of gory shit, and I'm just like,
Nah, I don't like that shit
yeah,
at
it's
all.
like, oh, this guy fucking gets his ass whooped and dumped over like a bridge or something. I'm just like, I don't want to see that. Like, what the hell does that have to do with, like, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of TikTok. Like TikTok would not show, like they would eventually would get to figure out like, oh, this dude does not like
Twitter, it's kind of like still there.
that kind of stuff. So, and it is really cool. Like I still like Twitter, like, but you have to like dig through all this shit.
Yeah.
Uh,
The Deadpool. Let's talk about Deadpool. Let's try to get the Deadpool in the title. Let's get some
Yeah.
Deadpool clickbait. Deadpool animation AI.
yeah, this is super interesting. Like we've been seeing this trend of all these AI like video
Talk
tools.
to me. Talk to me. What's up with this shit?
Am I really gonna have to do this?
I know you get excited about this.
How I made
I like
this.
these apps, yeah.
First thing I did is I recorded myself acting out the idea I had for what Deadpool would be doing. I then ran that footage through Vigo using this image of Deadpool as reference. And this is what it gave me. Not exactly the end result you saw earlier, but works great to replace me with the character. To enhance the footage, I fed it into Comfy UI, allowing Anime Diff to polish the visuals. And this is what it gave me. Now I need a background, so I got this image I found on Google which matched the perspective I needed. I used Photoshop to remove the person and flipped it horizontally. I ran that through Comfy UI using this prompt and got this. At this point I thought, okay, how am I gonna get this background to move? And I also wanted to look like it's raining. And I thought, am I really gonna have to do this manually for such a dumb video? So I decided I'm gonna try out Runway's new image to video feature and got this. Not exactly what I needed, so I played a little bit more with the prompts and got this. And I started to believe that this might work. So I decided to add a little bit more specifics in the prompts and voila, exactly what I needed with falling rain and everything. Finally, I brought this all together in After Effects for compositing. Here, I realized I needed my background extended on the top and bottom. So I took a screenshot, I went back into Photoshop to generate fill the top and bottom, and then I put that behind the video. And there you go, no more empty space. I added a few extra touches like the Wolverine sticker, the heart shape, a slight pan, and I was done. How
Wow.
I made this. First thing I did is I recorded myself acting.
So yeah, that was I hadn't seen this fucking little tutorial one.
It's actually
That
harder than
breakdown
it
was
seems.
crazy.
Oh, you hadn't seen the breakdown?
Nah, I think we had just seen like I made this with AI.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, you see the tools are getting crazy, but I didn't see the tutorial. So that's
yeah.
actually crazy. Like, it's still like one person, you know? It's like, damn, like coding has gotten a lot easier. And like, it's kind of interesting that just also peep this animation thing getting easier, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like it takes a couple people to really do that, like all that work historically. But I guess
All the frames
yeah,
and everything.
like it's not the
you know?
easiest thing. Like I guess in the beginning maybe we thought like, whoa, he got that whole animation from one prompt, but he was like,
Yeah, or just like from video to like software and that's the output or something.
yeah, because he recorded himself, right, and just like making the movement, and then he got Deadpool through the prompt. But then he had to figure out like, oh, now I need to piece it together with like a background through some other AI tools.
Yeah.
But now that's crazy. One person, you know, crazy. The tools are getting really good.
Yeah, nah, it's that's something to peep. I think I'm just kind of for some reason like I don't do animation at all, but like I think writing and sketches is something like we've always kind of talked about. So I'm just like, damn, okay, like somehow the little sketch game getting easier maybe on the side. That's kind of what I think of because like the last episode I happened to have like random images of like a Mid-Journey like Reservoir Dogs because I was trying to do like I had an idea of like, oh, with these images you could just do a sketch show. And like with these voice generators, like so I was trying to do like a channel where, and by do I mean I made like 5 images and then I forgot about it. But I was trying to do a channel where it's like, oh, what if it's just animated sketches, like a weekly sketch show of just animated sketches.
Yeah.
So it was a sketch about like Reservoir Dogs and they're like arguing about cereal.
Okay.
So that's where the images come from. But that was me a few months ago, just being like, oh fuck it, just images.
Oh yeah.
But like I hadn't even seen these type of little Twitter videos where it's like, nah, you could animate the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like the whole scene could have been like the real Reservoir Foods moving and talking. It's like, oh, like that already happened in like 2-3 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah, I
that's
think that,
insane.
Yeah, I think folks have way less excuses to get like some sort of, if you want to do some animation.
Yeah, any type of
like
content,
any
like
complex
any show.
animation.
Yeah, or like any show, just animated. You know, you want to do a sitcom, like just do it animated. Like film it that way. You know, like Insecure, like just do it animated. You don't need anyone.
Yeah. No,
You
these
know,
are
get
really
one
cool.
animator. Yeah, so that's sick. I love it.
Yeah, these are really powerful tools. That's super interesting. Like, yeah, if I was younger, or like, this is where I would start pretty much. For trying to do some. But yeah, I like your idea about like the sketch thing. Like you could do like a totally like Robot Chicken type of vibe. Like,
Yeah,
people would
yeah.
dig it.
Yeah, like I was like, yo, like that just got easy now. Like that's a doable thing now. And I was just thinking like image is a hacky way, but now it's like, damn, if you kind of know
You kind of
little
broke it
After
down though.
Effects,
With this is like,
yeah,
it's like,
this is
boom.
how you'd make any show now.
It's like you Photoshop background, animated, comfy UI, motion. It's like, all right, go. Like somebody out there is gonna get millions of dollars. Because that's your calling card. To be like, oh, I'm the guy who has a little show on YouTube. We have like,
Yeah, I have 2 million subs. It's like the modern fucking in living color. It's just animated,
yeah.
you know?
Somebody's gonna be like, oh, okay, cool.
And it's like just me and like 2 people, or maybe just 1 person.
Yeah,
That's not crazy, really.
yeah, cool.
Cool. Let me do my story then.
All right.
All right, cool. So next story, we got Tony Hawk's Pros. What was it? String copy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is like, this kind of reminds me, like, dude, check sneaker news. See, I'm tripping already. Check hacker news. Every now and then, because sometimes you do find cool shit like this. So I like skateboarding.
Yeah.
I like computers. And you've really been the one that's like always modded shit. So thanks to that, I kind of
console modding.
yeah, video game console modding. Like thanks to that, I kind of feel like I relate to this story somehow. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. It has all my interests. But basically, this dude figured out how to mod like several consoles using Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Yeah. You found some sort of exploit.
Yeah, there's an exploit in Tony Hawk, and so yeah, it's a mix of skateboarding and illegal white collar crime and computers. So this is just really cool. Let's watch the video just so a little bit. Let's watch a little bit so the people can see it too.
Allow me to introduce Tony Hawk's Pro String Copy, a game save and network RCE exploit that can be used to hack several different game consoles, including Xbox, PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox 360. The Tony Hawk game series has a feature called Create a Park, which allows players to create their own mini skate park to skate around on. Using the skate park editor, you can place ramps, rails, half pipes, and other objects in your park. One of the features in the Create a Park editor is to allow players to create gaps, which is a skateboarding term for an area between 2 platforms you must jump over. The game lets players create custom gaps in their skate park and give them a name that can be anything the player wants, up to 31 characters. When the game loads the park file, it'll call string copy to copy the gap name string to a buffer in memory. However, because string copy is not safe, we can craft a malicious gap name that's longer than 31 characters and use it to start an exploit chain that'll eventually get full code execution on the console. From there, you can launch whatever homebrew executable you want, such as a softmod installer to install a persistent hack on the console. This bug exists in many different games in the Tony Hawk series, so you'll have plenty of options to choose from when it comes to hacking your consoles. However, it gets even better. After you create your custom skate park, the game lets you play it with other people over network in a LAN or online match. This means not only can you hack your own console, but you can also hack your friend's console by having them join your network game. So let's take a look at how you actually run the exploit and which versions of the games can be used. The original Xbox can already be soft-modded using game-save hacks for games like 007 Agent Under Fire, Mech Assault, or Splinter Cell. But now you'll also be able to use Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, 4, and Tony Hawk's American Wasteland by downloading the hacked game saves, copying them to your console, booting one of the exploitable games, and loading the hack Xbox park file.
And then you have to go jump.
Yeah, so
The
that's
gap?
kind of sick, right? You jump the gap to trigger the exploit. So it's kind of a crazy way of
Oh no, you just loaded it.
oh shit. So that's already like not part of Tony Hawk. But yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, so
So he goes on to say like different, a bunch of different Tony Hawks can do it apparently. But
it
yeah,
goes to like the technical breakdown if you're really curious about it. String copy function. Why that one's not safe.
and he's using like a skateboarding little headline. So this is cool. This is just fire. This is just one of the coolest things I saw today.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, I remember doing like the Nintendo Wii mods,
Okay.
And that-
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'd have to use like the like Lego Indiana Jones game to like
Yeah. Right. You had to like literally play the game and save like file, right? or
Yeah,
something?
it had some
or grab
sort
an
of
item.
Yeah, it had some sort of exploited like save. So I would just boot up the game, and then like you have to like walk into a specific room or something,
Yeah.
and then it would like kick off like, oh, now you can start to like install whatever you needed to. But yeah, you had to literally start up the game, play it, and go into specific area.
It's funny because you're Indiana Jones, Lego Indiana Jones, and you're like walking through a museum. Like
Yeah.
every mod requires you to kind of almost take control of this digital character in another world to do part of the mod. There's a digital layer, and it's literally little Indiana Jones.
It's like
running
Ready
around.
Player One. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
I want to mod your shit. Let
Yeah,
me put
yeah.
on my like Vision Pro and go inside your console.
Yeah, no,
So
it's
what the
literally
fuck?
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dang, I didn't know he really broke it down like this.
Yeah, no, this was crazy. This is
It's like a master's thesis on this exploit.
yeah, no, this is crazy cool, man. This is fire. We had an Xbox that literally kind of looked like that at one point. Like somehow, like we kind of just didn't want to put it back together, and
It was a big
we just
hassle.
dropped the disc into the
top.
tray, literally. Yeah, that's so
yeah.
cool.
So yeah, this is really interesting. There's a lot of these little exploits too, which are super fascinating. Like my favorite is like the Super Mario World on the SNES. I guess that one doesn't have like an exploit that you like put they have to do anything special with like like this. You have to go into the build a park section and do something.
Yeah.
The ones from like Super Mario World are you have to just do specific things on the screen. Remember?
Oh right, yeah, to set up RAM and certain memory and whatever.
Yeah, do the
Yeah.
exploit like through the game, like by doing kind of unexpected things, like
Yeah.
like bugs on bugs, triggering like a set of 3 different bugs. That and that's how
Like
they do
to
those,
purposefully save memory, specific memory bits, right? I kind of remember the lingo during when they kind of break them down. It's so fun to watch, right?
Yeah. So it's like, oh, you got a shell, but then you were like getting rid of it, but at the same time, Yoshi swallowed like, an apple or something, and
Yeah.
the game
So
didn't know
it-
what to store, or.
Yeah, so it thinks this is happening. So look what we can do now. Oh shit!
Yeah. And that's
It's
how
so
they do
cool.
those like world record, like, whoever finds that gets the world record of finishing the game the fastest in the world.
Yeah, no, so fun, man.
Yeah. So that's pretty
So
cool.
cool.
Yeah, it's super
When
interesting.
video games and exploits and modding kind of meet, it's super fun.
Yeah. Nice.
Cool. So we're back on Roland's little. I didn't even know you used the bookmark feature on Twitter. This is a little like I didn't even know you really. did that.
Sometimes you just
Save
run
things.
across things where you're like, oh, this is like super interesting. Like I should probably look into this more.
Yeah, this is cool too. Okay, Roland's fucking favorites on Twitter.
Like this kind of relates to what we just talked about. This is like a reverse
Okay.
engineering breakdown, like a tutorial.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's I wanted to talk to you about this demo, like I keep getting excited for like the Open AI advanced voice.
Yeah.
Like we were supposed to have it like fucking months ago, you know?
It was announced almost a long
The
time ago.
demo is
to
like one of the
point,
best
yeah.
demos I've ever seen. So it's like
The naturalness, right? The
Yeah.
natural ability of conversing is what we're still waiting for.
Yeah, it's definitely one
but
of the
we've seen
best
it working
demos I've
very
ever
well.
seen.
Yeah.
And right now it's like people are kind of like, oh, other AI companies are catching up, like Claude with like programming. It's like, oh, like I use Claude a lot today. I know you've been using it
okay.
a lot.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're just kind of chilling in the back. Like it's scary that they're being a little
That's
quiet.
what makes me think they got something crazy if they're not concerned in a way about like these dudes. It's kind of like, all right. In a way, like, and I feel the opposite could be true where it's like they're dropping shit because it's like, dude, they're about to drop some crazy shit. Like, we kind of got the coding shit, but it's like, damn, like, theirs is going to be crazy plus more.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like release. It's kind of like when Samsung be like foldable phones like 8 years before Apple.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, let's just do it first because they're going to do it best, you know? So our only advantage is like doing it first.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they have
Maybe.
that. They definitely have that nuke in their back pocket of GPT-5. Like, they could just drop that nuke at any time, and it's probably going to change the entire world.
Yeah, so Claude's already revealing a little bit of the coding part. I'm like, yo, like, I've never felt that. You know, I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, yeah.
But no, but here's like another demo of like, you know, the advanced voice.
Okay, Spanish?
Yeah, so like just the way it knows like, because you could go deeper. Like it's not just like, oh, can you speak Spanish? It'll like you could be like, can you speak a specific kind of accent? You know what I mean? Or a dialect, like from regions of Spanish, or you know what I'm saying? Just like in America, you have like the southern folks who speak a certain way, like people from Boston or
The southern drawl.
you know. So this guy is like from Spain, and there's dialects out there. So he kind of gives a little demo. Let's see if we can play this. Oops. Hold up.
Close it and open it.
Yeah, let me come.
Yeah.
Acento andaluz, pero andaluz cerrado, cerrado.
Claro, mi arma. Aquí te hablo con un acento.
The slang.
No se puede aguantar. Cuenta. ¿Qué necesitas?
Hostia, esto te sale muy bien, chat, de verdad. Este es el mejor acento que haces.
Ole tú. Muchas gracias, chiquillo.
Vale, ¿me puedes explicar las leyes de la física cuántica con ese acento?
Uf, mi arma. Eso es un temita complicado.
Oh.
La física cuántica trata de las partículas muy chiquititas, como los electrones y los fotones, que no se comportan como las cosas grandes.
Oye, exagéralo mucho más.
Uf, mi arma, eso es un tema muy complicado. Pero en resumidas cuentas, la física cuántica trata de las partículas muy chiquititas.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool.
Andaluz, pero andaluz.
Andaluz, I didn't even know that existed.
Andaluz.
You know?
Claro, mi arma. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's sick, right?
That makes me think of like what's gonna be possible with GPT soon. It's like, yo, you're a Salvi fucking like quantum physics professor voice. You know, it's like you can lock them to accents even. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Not just a language. Like, oh shit. Like you're a southern. Like I don't know. Like it's gonna.
I don't
get
know, maybe
crazy.
voice acting could get interesting too, right?
Well, that's why I'm saying the sketches. The
Yeah.
sketches is like the voice actors and the actors is like the AI voices can like you're Denzel walking into a restaurant, you know, and this fucking Hulk Hogan is the waiter. You know, like the voices are the actors, the animations is becoming easy. That's why I was like, my brain went to like, oh, like I guess you can do like sketch comedy, like Robot Chicken shit you were saying. I was like, oh, I guess that just became a one person thing. Like to where it's like I don't even need to know the accents, you know.
Yeah. It's still going to be a lot of work, but it's like,
But it's free now,
it's free now. It's like,
you know.
so, so that was a good video.
Yeah, that was fire.
Because some people got access. Yeah, some people got access to like the advanced voice.
Uh-huh.
I didn't. But this guy.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah, I'm upset. Like, I'm definitely trying to get access. But yeah, I can't wait, I guess.
Cool. Yeah, the voice. We're waiting. We've seen several demos, and yeah, there's all these videos out there. It's out there, but yeah, it's
I guess the thing I've always been excited about is like the TikTok version of like the AI.
the TikTok version of AI.
Like the easiest. I mean, this is getting there, right? Because it's like no lag. Because I'm thinking of all the people who normally don't use computers or who are just like,
The TikTok version of like the seamless, like simple usability.
Yeah. Like this might be it.
AI software.
Like this,
the voice.
like advanced voice with GPT-5 might be the one that really scares people to like oh shit.
Yeah,
and then if you
I
can
think of
customize,
Mom, yeah, she's kind of using the fucked up ass one, and she kind of doesn't like it because it gets stuck and you can't interrupt. It's slow, but yeah, no, this is gonna be a game changer, maybe, right? Like this is the GUI to AI, voice, like fuck typing and prompts even. Like this is fucking.
And then
crazy.
if you can like customize like who they are, kind of, like you can get like past more people's like guardrails, because if it's like sounds like somebody unlike you, you're like like I don't know if like I don't trust this person, quote unquote. But if it's like talking to you like in your own dialect and your own style, like that you're familiar with, you're like you might be like, oh, like, do you know about this, do you know about that? And like, claro, déjame te cuento, it's like da 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 da, and you're like, oh shit, this is crazy. So,
nah, that's nuts. Yeah, that's nuts. Like for Mom, like Salvi, like health nutrition coach type conversation, just talk all fucking day type shit in a Salvi accent, just to make it even sicker for her,
Yeah, like I know a lot of people want it to be like for medical uses. It's gonna be fun. Well, not fun, but like informative, because everyone's like, oh, I feel like this, I feel that. Like, why did my doctor just tell me this? That might be interesting too. So, yeah, we need that GPT-5, man. Like, what the fuck?
We're just waiting.
Dude.
We're just waiting, and it seems like that shit might be kind of soon because we're starting to see all these people dropping crazy little things. It's like, what the fuck?
We need it. I definitely hope we don't go past this year without that.
Oh man.
But yeah.
Yeah, so last story. We like hype stuff and streetwear, Supreme. Again, that's skateboarding too. But yeah, just to kind of peek into the game, I feel like we're not paying attention. I think this was a recent box logo, so I was like, just kind of scrolling through Complex, and I was like, oh, okay, what's up with the game? Like everything's dead, but like sometimes there's cool stuff going on, and I was like, oh, I guess there's this like artist that just did a box logo, and just visually it looks pretty cool. I like it. Yeah. Colors are nice. So this is just a new artist, I guess. I didn't read it. Don't listen to what I'm saying, but yeah, I don't know. She seems like like a cool chick,
Lalu Swan.
But she's a skater, and she's definitely someone worth looking into. She just did a Supreme collab.
Self-proclaimed scam artist. That's funny.
Supreme is dead right now. But I just wanted to peek in and just kind of look at some hype stuff, just to kind of completely ignore it. But that was a cool little...
unreleased, though.
Oh, you can go down more. Like, you go down more. I want to show you some pictures of like her art. Go down more, a little more. Yeah, this. I was like, okay, let's just show this on the podcast. I just really was just trying to show this picture.
Nice.
I like artists. This girl scared me with this photo. She got a Supreme collab. She got a story on Complex. That's kind of like the dream for me,
Yeah.
That's kind of like the dream for me right there, And she's a skater. Like that's how you scare me if you're a girl.
She tagged up the Louis box.
And that's actually something Supreme did a long time ago and got in trouble. They didn't do like real Supreme, real Louis Vuitton, but they did do like a Louis Vuitton style deck that got kind of banned or they had to remove it. So this is cool. Like she's kind of doing the same shit, you know. It's like, man, I'm just putting my shit. I'm doing my own Louis Vuitton collabs, you know. I'm like, you know, that's just gangster shit, gangster mindset right here. Let's just share this gangster mindset, you know.
Yeah. Like once in your life, you have to try to like do your own Louis little art shit, you know?
Oof.
Like you rock your own bag, customize your bag.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of it. Like I don't know, I just want to show this photo.
All right, yeah. I mean, the game is really bad right now.
Yeah, the game is bad, but that's kind of when you miss these little stories, you know. So I was like, oh, let's just at least Roland needs to know about this artist, like even as much as me, which is nothing, but at least know that picture exists. There's mindsets like that out there, and she got a little box logo coming out. I'm like, that's scary.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, maybe that's something we do. That could be part of the weekly thing, like this week's artist, or like.
Okay, why not? Learn to switch up the. We're also trying to switch it up a little, so maybe art will be there.
Yeah, it's like, did you find an artist?
Oh, see, I hadn't even scrolled through this, so this is cool to see. The luggage is crazy. Picture.
Cool.
The little luggage is gangster. So that's how you get a Supreme collab. You have to, your Twitter, your Instagram has to look like this. You have to have an eye for design. You got to be sick. And people will notice, I think, you know? Like, this is kind of goes with that law that I have. If it's fire, it's fire.
Yeah.
If you have this movement going, it's fire, it's fire. You know, you got Janet Jackson somehow. Like, I don't even know, but Janet Jackson will pull up if it's fire. You know, I don't know.
I need a picture like this with my boy.
Yeah, you know, like that might be why they got the collab. Look at that picture. It's just like, yo, chill. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't know things.
It's British. Yeah, no, it's sick.
Yeah, I don't know. So I just I don't know much, but just visually, I think you just need to look at things like that.
Nice. Yeah, let's each come up with an artist for next week.
Yeah, cool.
We can show their shit. Cool.
All right, so that was episode 2. Cool.
Not too bad. Right. This was kind of cooler.
Yeah, this was way sicker. I feel like we kind of learned and just trying to keep our mindsets in check too. So there's dope shit out there, you know. Roblox, we got the fucking crazy art. We got Supreme. You know, keep thinking of dope shit. We got fools doing exploits on Tony Hawk. Like, you know, try to do some dope shit, you know. There's cool shit out there.
For shizzle. All right, man. Have
All
a
right.
great time. I'll see you later.
All right, peace out. Peace.